Hey, can I ask you something? Have you ever stopped and wondered why, no matter how hard you try, toxic people always seem to find their way into your life? You know the type, the ones who make you feel small, manipulate your emotions, and drain the life out of you. They're charming at first, right? Everything seems fine until suddenly you feel like you're walking on eggshells, constantly second-guessing yourself and questioning whether you're the problem. Does that sound familiar? If you've ever felt like you're stuck in a cycle, like you're somehow a magnet for these toxic people, let me tell you this, you're not alone. But what if I told you that there are hidden reasons why this keeps happening? What if the truth isn't about you being unlucky, but about something deeper, something inside you that is attracting these unhealthy relationships without you even realizing it? Let's dive into the real reasons why you keep attracting toxic people into your life, and how you can finally break free from this exhausting pattern. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you've been carrying around a heavy backpack filled with rocks. These rocks are all the emotional wounds, the past hurts, and the unresolved pain you've experienced throughout your life, whether from childhood, past relationships, or even experiences in your adulthood. Now, picture yourself walking through life with that backpack on, unaware of the weight it carries. What do you think happens when you're carrying around that kind of weight? You attract the wrong people, people who will manipulate, take advantage of your vulnerabilities, and use your past pain against you. Because without realizing it, you're giving off a signal that says, I'm open to being hurt again. Toxic people are experts at spotting those emotional wounds, and they will often target those who are still healing. They come into your life like wolves in sheep's clothing, pretending to care, offering comfort, only to create more pain. But here's the thing, you don't have to carry that weight forever. Acknowledging those wounds, facing them head on, and doing the hard work of healing is your first step to attracting healthier people into your life. The more you heal, the less you'll tolerate toxicity. Now, let's talk about something else. How often do you find yourself doubting your own value? How many times have you settled for less than you deserve because you didn't truly believe you were worthy of more? Let me ask you this. When you look in the mirror, do you see someone who is deserving of love, respect, and happiness? Or do you look at yourself and feel like you're just okay? Like you don't fully deserve the kind of healthy, supportive relationships that everyone else seems to have? Here's the uncomfortable truth. If you don't truly believe that you deserve better, you will settle for toxic people who are willing to give you just enough to keep you hooked, because they know you don't believe you deserve the full, genuine love and care you're craving, and because deep down, you're afraid that this is the best you're going to get. But here's the truth I need you to hear. You are worthy of better. You are worthy of love that lifts you up, of relationships that inspire you to be the best version of yourself, and you don't have to settle for anything less. When you start recognizing your own worth, when you start standing tall and saying, I deserve more than this, you'll start seeing those toxic people for what they really are. They won't be able to manipulate or control you anymore. You'll be able to say no and walk away because you'll know deep in your bones that you deserve better. I want you to imagine something for a moment. Picture a beautiful, serene garden, a place where you can relax, feel safe, and be at peace. Now, imagine that this garden has no fence, no walls, no boundaries. People can just walk in, trample over your flowers, pick at your plants, and take whatever they want, and there's nothing stopping them. How long would it take before your garden becomes overrun, damaged, and destroyed? This is exactly what happens when you don't set boundaries. Without boundaries, toxic people have free reign in your life. They can come in, take what they want, and leave you feeling drained, violated, and emotionally exhausted. But the hardest part, you let them, because you haven't learned how to say no, how to protect your space, or how to stand firm in what you need. But listen carefully, boundaries are not selfish, they're necessary. They're your way of saying, this is my space, and I will protect it. And the more you practice setting boundaries, the more you'll protect yourself from the emotional harm that toxic people bring. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to apologize for it. Just say no and walk away when necessary. Protect your peace. If you've ever wondered why you keep attracting the same type of toxic person over and over again, here's the truth. It's because you might be stuck in a pattern. Your brain craves familiarity, even if that familiarity is unhealthy. This is known as repetition compulsion. It's when we unconsciously repeat the same mistakes, patterns, and behaviors because they feel safe, even when they're destructive. Think about it. Have you ever found yourself in a relationship that felt oddly familiar? Maybe you've attracted someone who reminds you of a parent, an ex, or someone from your past. Even though it's unhealthy, there's something about it that feels comforting. Your brain is tricking you into believing that this is home, but you don't have to keep repeating this pattern. You have the power to break the cycle and choose differently. It starts by recognizing the pattern for what it is and making a conscious effort to stop it. You don't have to keep attracting the same toxic people. You can choose healthier relationships, but it starts with making a decision. So, how do you stop attracting toxic people? Heal your wounds. Start addressing the pain from your past and stop carrying around emotional baggage. The more you heal, the less you'll tolerate toxic behavior. Recognize your worth. Start seeing yourself for the amazing person you are and stop settling for less than you deserve. You are worthy of love, respect, and peace. Get strong boundaries. Protect your peace. Learn to say no and stop letting toxic people walk all over you. Your energy and mental health are sacred. Break the cycle. Recognize the unhealthy patterns you've been stuck in and make a conscious decision to change. Choose healthier relationships that support and nourish you. I want to leave you with this question. What's one thing you can do today to stop attracting toxic people? What's one boundary you can set? One step you can take to protect yourself and your peace? Let me know in the comments below. This is a safe space where you can share your thoughts, struggles, and victories. You're not alone in this journey. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm here every week, sharing tools and insights to help you live a healthier, more fulfilling life. Thank you for being here today, and remember, you are worthy of peace, love, and respect. And it's time to start believing that.